Let's vibe for a minute. Let's vibe for a minute. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, y'all know it had to be one of those moves, man. We're coming in with that hard beat. Welcome back to the Jahmad Show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. Y'all been doing outstanding, boy. Shout out to the people that have been supporting. Shout out to all the viewers and just the real individuals that came over here to get some real game and is getting the real game. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the wealth of support. The whole point of this whole thing is to help and spread love and positivity. And at the end of the day, man, y'all been showing up. I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all have been showing up to actually be a part of this movement. And I'm not the first person to be in this space. All right, my bad for the plosives. But I'm not the first person to be in this space. This is not, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. But the fact that, I feel like I'm finally starting to tap in just a little bit in that YouTube world where I'm finding the people that recognize game and want to get game. And we growing together. You understand? So I just wanted to start the show off by saying thank you. And no pun intended, I appreciate the support. Right? You saw the thumbnail, man. Before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new here or if you're a returning viewer, supporter, listener, however you want to put it, come on over here, man. We also on YouTube Music. I don't know if you know this, but let's say if you like, man, Rakif just dropped another episode and I want to go catch the show, but I got to ride to work. I got an hour ride to work. We are on YouTube Music. If you have YouTube Music, you can pull it up on YouTube Music and it'll play the audio just like a podcast. I'm specifically only on YouTube and YouTube Music. I thought about putting it on Spotify and Apple Music and all these things. It's not a bad idea. I probably should do that at some point. However, when I started this journey, it was YouTube, and I've been just putting all my energy, as of late specifically, into YouTube with the full episodes. So, with that being said, man, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so next time you know when I go live. Y'all probably was doubting me today. They're probably like, man, he ain't getting on here today. Like, he been going hard, but no, I'm on here. I had a late start, I ain't gonna lie. I needed some rest. A long night last night. Nah, listen, man. I can't be giving game and not actually live it. Ooh. I can't be giving game and not actually live it. Real deal stuff here. Listen, I have my moments. I really, really do. And, but it's about moderation. But like I said, man, y'all know me. I love women. You know what I'm saying? And these are the days where I really can enjoy myself. Anyway. Also, man, give me a follow on Instagram. I put some more, I wouldn't say necessarily personal, but, some other type of clips on there. I will put the shorts on there, short version of the clips. If you like that type of stuff and you want to share on Instagram, you can follow rakifjahmad on Instagram. And if you follow me, you came from the YouTube, just make sure you leave down in the comments what your handle was or something. That way I know who you are when you follow me and I would give you a follow back. Put that on everything. All right. Now, before we dive into today's topic, y'all know we've been starting the new segment where we go into the comments and we read you guys' comments. And if I can get this off the screen, it would be even better. We drive into the comments, man. We read you guys' comments. And share it right here live on the show. So without further ado, let's jump into that segment. All right, today's comment on loaded phrases comes by way of Problactive 285. I love the name, Problactive 285. All right, it says the most powerful men in the world are invisible. If the owner of $1 billion hedge fund walked into a room, you wouldn't recognize him or even pay him any attention. Women pay attention to flashy things, a trait pimps exploit routinely. An average broke dude with a lot of swag and flash can get a lot of women who claim they have standards. Hey, I'm about to say this, man. Bro just cooked. He's giving game right there. That's real game. I 100% agree with that. Shout out to you, Problactive. I love the name. 285. That's very, very true. A man with some money can literally, like you said, walk right into a room and have and be dressed plain Jane, collar shirt, khakis, sit at a bar. Nobody even knows that he's worth all this money, unless, in fact, he has this beautiful car outside or a outstandingly beautiful woman next to him. And even then, that's not always the end all be all, right? But the fact that you're saying women like flashy things, and you're right, a man that can lure her with, his aesthetics, absolutely. And you say, now when you say women who claim to have standards, I'm assuming you mean like they might sleep with them. Because a man, I will say this, I encourage a man to take care of his aesthetics. I encourage a man to actually be your appearance matters. What you can control matters. You know what I mean? Like, so that does, whether you got money or not, I think you should control that. But I will say that's going to be a case by case subjective basis. But you're correct. But it's not the end all be all either when it comes to just having nice things and a little pizzazz that's going to actually secure the woman. You still got to have a good talk game. You got to have mental. But I understand what you're saying. There are some women who are just very superficial, so that's enough. They're like, that's enough. I get it. Shout out to you, man. Problactive 285. If you want to be a part of that segment, once again, man, just leave a comment down in the comments. I'm kind of gassy today. Leave a comment down in the comments, and I will absolutely bring it on the show, and we can discuss what you just said, man. I really, really appreciate y'all. So this it just adds a layer of engagement, and it gets the brain twirling. I love to see it. Anyways, without further ado, of course, today is about supporting yourself. What does that even mean? I think it's obvious, but let's dive a little deeper. If you saw not only the thumbnail, but the title, it says family and friends won't support you. I've seen this. We all heard this saying before, right? Like if you are any type of entrepreneur or chasing that type of entrepreneurship, or you have a business or whatever it is, brand, product, you name it, the people that are going to support you the least in most cases are going to be your family and friends. Primarily it's because they have a direct attachment to you. They think they know you. So it's no big deal if Rakif starts a podcast. Yeah, and they always say, look, hey, I seen you with your little podcast and all that. Yeah, it's no big deal. It's a hobby. Like, bro, I actually invested some bread with the equipment and time that I can't get back and research. And to me, it's not anything that's little. But of course, these people let me go into it. I don't think people necessarily don't want to see you win. Do you have haters out there? Of course. Do you have people that don't want to see you doing better than them? Absolutely. But I don't think that every decision rooted in family and friends are stem from people wanting to see you fail. Now, will they doubt you? Absolutely, because they have never gone out in most cases and achieved their dream and goals. So yeah, of course they're gonna doubt you. The people who have gone out and achieved their dreams and goals, they're going to support you most likely because they're like, hey, look, trust me, you can do it because I did it. But we're talking about the masses. Most people are working a 9-to-5 job that they don't really care about. They talk about a bunch of shit that they should have did, could have did, would have did, and don't ever accomplish it. Don't ever go after it. Don't ever put no effort into saying, this is what I'm going to do. So this is the mindset of your friends and family. This is the mindset of the people that you're constantly around, right? That's supporting you or not supporting you. And I think it's fair. And that's my point today. I don't think it's anything wrong with your family or friends not supporting you in that case. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going back and forth between the coffee and the water. I'm still trying to get my mushroom caffeine in. Like I'm telling you, I'm just now kind of getting my day going. It's going to be a doozy. Your friends and family are not obligated to support your dreams and goals. I'm going to say that one more time. Your friends and family are not obligated to support your dreams and goals. That is not their job. As much as we want the closest people to believe in us, unfortunately, they don't. They don't look at you through that lens. They look at you as little cuz or big cuz or little bro or big bro or daughter, son, mama, daddy, even sister, brother. You are homeboy, home girl. That's my dog. That's how they look at you. I'm not saying that they don't see the potential in you and all that, but the odds of you actually doing it, unless you actually doing it, most people are gonna be like, And even if they do believe in you, they probably not gonna support you for real. They not in a situation to support you. Monetarily, they probably ain't got the bread to really push you there. I mean, you're gonna need more than one motherfucker buying your shit. Whatever it is, right? That one person, if it is your friend, might buy, some merchandise and product for you or support your services or business, but you're gonna need much more than that. So even depending on your friends and family is a small way of thinking to begin with. So I kind of blame you. I kind of blame me. You got to blame yourself for saying, well, why the hell I'm even expecting this from them? I should be thinking bigger than this. I should be thinking way past my friends and family or the people that say they think they know me. And I'm going to tell you another reason. Not only are they not obligated, maybe that's just not their interest. Whatever you have gone out to seek after, like a hair salon or a nail salon or a barbershop or a clothing line or a podcast or a tire, whatever. The family mechanic might actually get more business than anybody, right? The family handyman probably get the most business. Outside of that, ain't nobody really supporting you because they kind of need that. If it's just some like one-off venture of just, hey, I'm going to start a bakery shop. What if I don't like sweets? You know what I'm saying? What if I don't like sweets? Now all of a sudden, I don't like it, so now I got to be a brand ambassador for you, and I got to go out and tell everybody that, hey, my cousin got, that would be great. Am I getting paid for that? Do I even care about this? I got to spend my time and energy? No. So there's a valid argument on one end of understanding that people do not have to support you. Matter of fact, they probably won't support you because that's not their goals, dreams, aspirations. That's not what they want out of life. And you can't blame them. You can't force what you got going on them. That ain't fair to them. That ain't fair to you. Hey, look, man, I got this podcast over here. Ain't nobody watching it. They got better shit to do. They like to watch other things. They're not my core audience. I'm speaking for myself in this point, right? This thing right here, this podcast thing is a grind. The people that have been supporting me, I don't know from a campaign. They just rock with my mindset and the vision and the things that I'm saying. Those are going to be your real supporters. The people that actually give a damn. And too many times we put that onus on our friends and family as if they owe us that. And they don't. They don't. They don't owe you shit. They owe you loyalty for being close to you with the relationship that they have with you. As far as supporting your business and all that, that's not their obligation. And a lot of times we will sever relationships based off of what we expect somebody to do from us, instead of it just being, I rock with you because I rock with you. Not for what you can do for me, but because I just like you. And that, to me, the relationship is much more important to harness than shattering that or severing that because of your dreams and goals. Now, of course, on the opposite end, this is for the friends and family. If you don't support and you don't believe in it and you ignore it and you act like it's small time, make sure you keep that same energy when this shit blow up. That's all I'm saying. If it's going to be fair on this end, it better be fucking fair on this end. Don't have your hand out when the business take off. When the hair salon start doing well and she start opening up multiple shops, don't all of a sudden now become a brand ambassador. Now all of a sudden you wearing the shirts and you patting on the back and you want to be in the scene. You want to reap the benefits of the seeds that she sowed and all the shit that she did and all the energy and time and money she invested. But now you want to sit back and celebrate with her. No, it don't work like that either. It go both ways. If you're not going to support it when it ain't shit, don't support it when it is. It's a two-way street here. You see what I'm saying? That's the part that the friends and family got to realize too. I'm gonna tell you, I got a famous cousin. He's a second cousin. We never met. Me and him never met. He's been around the family. He came to some events or whatnot. I think we met when we were younger, and that was it. Like I vaguely even remember that experience, to be completely honest with you. Like it was we were young, kids, and we're about the same age. And my famous cousin is Malcolm Jenkins, and he used to play for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Saints. Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl champion, made a lot of money in his career. I don't know Malcolm though. I got love for him because he's family, but I can't necessarily say you're gonna love your family by default. But I don't know him. And then I said he's been around. Some of the other family members have met him, but I guess my point of bringing that up and using that as an example is this. I'm not trying to gain any clout from this because I just told you I don't know him. But what I will say is that's like me coming around saying, "Hey, cuz, you made it." He like, who in the hell? Who in the hell is this? It's your cousin. I'm from Jacksonville. Yeah. Hey, I've been seeing you doing big things. Man, they not gonna know what to do with you over there and feel it. Like that ain't my role, nigga. Like he don't owe me shit. And I don't expect a damn thing. That's how it should be. It should be off genuine. That's what I'm saying. Like I wasn't there when he was grinding. I didn't even know him at that point. And I was like, oh, I got a cousin that's in the NFL. We up. No, we. Ain't no we. Me? Yeah, I'm up. Ain't no we. Nigga, you wasn't out here shooting in the gym with me. You wasn't out here doing these drills and going through all this conditioning and training and competition. You wasn't in the stands. I don't ever remember seeing you at none of my games. You know what I mean? It's like now you showing up and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, so I got this idea. Nigga, I don't give a damn about your idea. All I'm saying is it goes both ways. Make sure you understand that. Make sure if you are a family member that's supporting what you want to support, take the time to look at somebody that's actually trying to do something that you're close to, related to, friends, whatever, and say, damn, you know what? They really believe in this. The least I can do is show up for them. You're not going to be able to break out their success. They're going to have to do that on their own. But they're going to always remember who supported them when they were down here. Even if it don't work, but it could. You might want to be on the opposite end. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I got. Man, I had, you know, I was been dealing with this myself, just personally in my own life. And most of these topics come from things that I either experienced directly or experienced through something else, or something I've seen something or heard something that directly, I guess, influenced me enough to want to talk about it and bring it to you. Because I feel like we're more alike than we're not. And I feel like somebody out there's probably dealt with this, and somebody, you know, I just want to be that voice, or at least talk about it and give somebody an outlet to be able to comment and have that discussion and say, hey, bro, I'm going through the same thing. That's what I'm saying. It's a community thing. You're not alone, bro. I deal with it. You can look at my numbers and see that I deal with. They've been going up thanks to y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? But to be honest, like I said, I've struggled with that. I've been doing this for a little bit over 2 years at this point, about 2.5 years at this point. And still, like, I experienced the lack of support, but I had to realize what that was. Me expecting support the way I think I should be expecting it, for people to champion me in that way of wanting me to win, is really defeating the purpose of the whole idea. It's like, bro, to get to where you want to be, this has to be far beyond this small circle of people. You need to reach the masses that really going to resonate with what you got going on. So the message today, at the end of the day, man, is just support yourself. Believe in yourself. Make sure you become the best version of who you are. And this is for men, women alike. Obviously, y'all know I talk a lot about men bettering themselves, putting themselves in the best position, not only just to attract women, but to get things that you want out of life. You can attract people by becoming somebody that people want to be around, people want to know. And that has to come from within. You got to create that. That's not an external source that you should be tapping into. That is an internal source that literally is from you. And once you get to that point, you'll start noticing that everything in life is like, boop, 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 boop. It's easy. It's easy. People want to be in your presence. People want to come and get game from you. So anyways, man, just make sure at the end of the day, you support yourself. Don't measure your success by the support that you get, by the numbers that you have. Measure your success by what you have actually accomplished. Like, if you're doing this podcast, I don't measure my success by the amount of views that I have, even though you kind of do. So don't get me wrong. But when you're starting out as the small fish, if you will, I measure my success by my level of productivity. How many shows did I produce? How many clips did I put out? How many social media outlets have I posted on? And I leave it there. When I realize the work that I've done, I'm good. When I know I put in the work, I'm good. So if you're trying to get somewhere, don't look at, if you're trying to sell shit or whatever, don't look at necessarily at the beginning your sales, even though that obviously matters. But look at what you've been able to create and produce, and then, okay, how many people have I touched? How many people have I reached out to? How many connections have I made? Like, measure it there. That way you can actually see You went from 0 connections to this many connections, to this many people talking about it, now to this many sales. You know what I mean? Step by step by step. That's it, man. That's all I got, man. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. Of course, like I said, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. This truly has been going a long way. It tells YouTube that, hey, y'all like this and other people should see this. And when other people see it, they say, hey, I get it. This is actually pretty goddamn dope. I appreciate that, man. For real. It goes a extremely long way. I got that PLP apparel on again today. I jacked the whole name up. I'm on that coffee, so I'm kind of talking over my tongue today. PLP apparel, man. PLP apparel. It got the light PLP going across as well. I got the PLP pants on. Just go to plpapparel.net. We got some fly stuff on there. This shirt is on there and is available for sale. It stands for Promote Love and Positivity, and it's doing it in a fly way. You feel me? Almost like a Rolls Royce logo or something. Fire. It's just cool, man. So yeah, if you want to support the show in that way, you could do so there, or you can go to thejahmadshow.com. Once again, that's thejahmadshow.com. All the podcasts are there, the bios and all that stuff. If you want to kind of geek out over what this actually is that you're watching, as well as merchandise. You can buy mugs, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, jackets. The whole 9 is on there, and that's another great way to support the show. Also, if you want to reach out to me, I've been seeing you guys leave comments. That's a great way to do it because that pushes the algorithm. But if it's something more personal that you don't want to put in public, maybe it's something that you do want to talk about on the show. Yeah, you say, hey, Rakif, man, I got this issue. I want to get your take on it. And you can answer this on the show. I'll gladly do that. Keep it anonymous. You can reach me at collab@thejahmadshow.com. That's a collab@thejahmadshow.com. Or you can go to thejahmadshow.com right here and go to the contact tab. Send me a message, and that will come directly to me. And it's not just there. Maybe it's you want some information on the podcast equipment, or you want a personal consultation or something. But maybe you just want to hit me up and say, hey, bro, I like what you got going on. You can do it right there. It's greatly appreciated, man. With that being said, I hope y'all are going to enjoy the rest of your day whenever you're watching this, whether it's the live show or the rebroadcast. I got to start. Let me look at this here. I'm going to start actually watching some of these comments. Once we get the show really going and start like really getting people in here, maybe I got to get a schedule at some point of live comments. I'm going to figure out a way to actually get that populated on the screen. We're going to work that out. But like I said, man, leave comments down and you will get featured in the segment Loaded Phrases. But y'all know how this is, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, love. Peace.